Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Jacob Nordby, and I wanted to share with you something I noticed. I was stopping for a bite of breakfast with my daughter this morning, and they had a TV monitor up there, which I never watch TV news, so I might not have seen this had I not been there to notice it just flashed across the screen. And it said, this fragment of an old papyrus document suggests that Jesus Christ actually referred to Mary as his wife. And of course, that's being whipped up as a brand new revelation and perhaps something to shake Christianity to its foundations or something like that. But what I find interesting about this story isn't whether or not this papyrus document is true or whether it does anything to Christianity or not. What I find interesting is that we are in the era of truth. We are in the era of discovery. And we are in this time when our most sacred principles, the old books as I would call them, are being burned right before our eyes, and we are being asked to question our most deeply held beliefs. So what if Jesus Christ had a wife? Does it really matter? It doesn't to me. Who does it matter to? I think it matters to people who have a story that Jesus Christ was something or someone or behaved in a certain way, and when that is questioned, then they have to ask all sorts of other things like, man, what else do I believe that may not be true, that just may not be true? And so again, I don't find this article to be particularly breaking or earth-shattering, but I do love the fact that we're giving ourselves permission to ask questions like we never did before. And I would say that the big journey for anyone right now who's afraid, who feels afraid or resistance with anything that comes up, is to just ask, am I willing to be honest and be an explorer? Am I willing to countenance questions that make me feel uncomfortable? And so, sure, I encourage you to read this article, but I don't think it's particularly important whether or not Jesus Christ had a wife. It might be interesting, it might be fun, and it might help us create some new stories. But what I think is the real point here is allow ourselves to challenge our own beliefs. Inside of each belief is a seed of doubt. Each belief we hold inside of our belief backpack contains a seed of doubt. And the reason we don't want to go there is we're afraid of the unknown. And so if we're willing to let that little seed sprout and actually ask the question, every belief contains a seed of doubt, but to doubt is to test. So what happens when we doubt? We start testing things, we start questioning things. To test is to experience. So if I go test something, then it's no longer just a belief. I'm testing and I'm feeling and I'm wondering. To test is to believe, or to test is to experience, and to experience is to know, at least for that experience. And so that's, I think, the big challenge right now is to let ourselves have these experiences and test things and ask questions and burn down every belief that cannot stand the test of scrutiny. So anyway, I invite you to take a look at this and please tell me what you're thinking. What do you think this does? Do you like it? Do you hate it? And most of all, what kind of beliefs are we holding on to right now that would be well to question? Thanks a lot and have a great day.